Thank you, Brian. Police arrest an elderly woman for a deadly hit and run in North Park. Someone hit Stephen DeBow last week in the street, and he died just a few days ago.
As CBS 8's David Gottfredson reports, police put out a description of the vehicle, and yesterday officers arrested the woman in City Heights.
I would say about 4 or 5 cops, 2 cars, and from what I saw, they just escorted her into one of the cruisers, and then they just hauled her away.
A neighbor captured the arrest with his cell phone on Thursday of 76-year-old Donna Jacobs. Jail records show she was booked on felony counts of hit and run causing death and gross vehicular manslaughter and has since bailed out of jail. Nobody answered the door at the woman's house Friday on Home Avenue in City Heights. Neighbors say the woman drove a Hyundai Ioniq, the same type of vehicle police have been looking for in connection to a fatal hit and run on October 21st in North Park. They say a few days ago she started driving a different rental car.
She got the Hyundai fairly recently, and then she switched it to the rental, and I wasn't really sure why.
The victim of the hit-and-run crash, 42-year-old Stephen DeBow, was hospitalized for 6 days after the collision and died on Monday. A growing memorial at the scene of the crash at the intersection of Utah Street and Polk Avenue includes a photo of Stephen with his beloved dog.
What's the dog's name?
His name's Griff.
On Friday, we caught up with a close friend of Stephen's who's been taking care of Griff since the tragic collision. He requested that we not use his name.
Steve and I have been friends for a few years now. We used to work together, but you get to know Steve, just becomes your best friend. So
the friend says he has not decided whether to adopt Griff, but there have been plenty of offers from friends on Facebook.
It seems like all the pictures he had, Griff was in the pictures.
Griff was his kid. For all intents and purposes, Griff was his child, so his family does too.
News of the arrest of an elderly woman left the victim's friend with mixed feelings.
Doesn't make me feel a whole lot better, but a lot of lives got ruined because of this. So it's not going to bring Steve back, but some closure, I guess.
It will now be up to the district attorney's office to decide on what, if any, charges are filed in this case. A court date has been set for Thursday of next week in downtown court. In North Park, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.